Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The first of 3 on this Thanksgiving. Glad to have you along on this holiday. And we begin right here in the Motor City. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now former college star over in East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That stop made by Byron Young. Second and 7. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll go. It's Swift. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
A little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Give up the middle with Swift. There goes Swift. First down and more. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. What a run by Swift. A pickup of 44 yards. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Folks, extra point is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Lions first down. Now a give up the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Pat. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. Second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Goddard. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
In motion, Lamb. So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here's first and 10. They'll look to throw again. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. Back to the air one more time. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Back to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Bears. Now, Folk on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Let me tell you, after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 3.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. This caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And not much to speak of there. He'll get this one only to about the 3. Handoff here, up the middle, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. Here's 3rd and 7. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yard.
And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Chicago. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10. Mahomes back. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, Mahomes. There he goes again.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker. First and 10 for Mahomes.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down. Patrick to throw.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Lions are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle they go. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. First down throw, Mahomes. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get into the end zone. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Lions.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Shotgun, it's a give to Swift. Oh, he pumps up the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Now a run on first down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Lions.
A first down throw for Mahomes. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back and the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Mahomes now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They send the tight end in motion. On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This taken at the 5.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll get this complete to Walker. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll throw here on third and short. He's got this one complete to Goddard. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
In motion, it's Waddle. Now a give to Walker, running right. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And he's going to have a Bears first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. In motion, Lamb. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one taken in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Bears. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season.
Makes the score Bears 28, Lions 13.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Certain guys just have a knack for making splash plays, and I don't even think you can really coach it. I mean, this guy, first he has a pick, now a sack. He comes up with a fumble recovery, Mike. He's getting the football equivalent of a hat trick, and there's no mistake about it. This guy is balling.
Get about 6 before he's taken down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Harrison. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Mahomes. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. From the gun, here's a handoff. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mahomes back. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Mahomes. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Ifansu Melifonwu.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and